Representatives on Capitol Hill continue to work, trying to stop a government shutdown. Meantime, some of President-elect Trump's strongest allies have said they have no problem shutting down until Trump can take office. We were able to sit down with Senator Mike Rouse to get an update on the current situation. Cornell Wright brings us what he had to say in our top story tonight.
I wish I could give you great news. So far, the only news is no news with regard to the negotiations going on a continuing resolution.
Are we headed towards a shutdown?
Hello, have a good morning.
Tensions flaring in the House as a deal that seemed close to the finish line has now been stopped in its tracks. Senator Mike Rouse says the 1,500-page bill only came to be because the House doesn't have a true working majority.
Put together a whole wish list of policy issues along with some financial stuff to basically keep the government in operation. It didn't take us long to find out right away that we could not support the bill in its current form.
House Democrats are not shying away from passing the blame onto Republicans.
Not about millionaires and billionaires. It's about the harm that House Republicans will do to the American people if the government shuts down.
For the Republicans, for President Musk to come in at the last moment and blow up the deal is just intolerable.
Tomorrow is the deadline to keep the government funded. However, Rouse says the consequences of a shutdown would not be drastic.
Some government employees that are not military or law enforcement would see a message saying, don't come to work on Monday. Anybody that could not come to work, we make them whole again at the end. They reimburse them. They get their money just like they had been going to work.
And he still believes that a short-term or continuous deal can still be reached that will help set up the next administration for success.
I'm pretty optimistic still that we'll find a way to avoid having an actual government shutdown of any consequence.
In Sioux Falls, Cordell Wright, Dakota News Now.
Now, House Republicans stated within just the past few hours that they have reached a new agreement, but we've learned that the United States House has just voted on that new plan, and the U.S. House actually voted it down. All Democrats joined by some Republicans to vote down that Plan B, which means we're back at square one now when it comes to a federal government shutdown in Washington.